Hey, John Morrison here, and I wanted to put a quick video together talking to you about some great closing questions that you can ask your prospect to actually get them to make a decision. I'm moving forward on the series of asking great questions. I recently talked to you about the number one skill, in my opinion, the gateway skill, and that is the skill of asking great questions. And I also gave you a magic question in a previous blog post and training video, what I call the magic question that you should be asking to build your network marketing business. If you didn't see those videos, I'll put the links to them below this video so that you can go check them out. But a lot of people have a problem getting their prospect to pull the trigger and make a decision to get started or not. And it then turns them into stalkers and hunters and beggars and pleaders, and they're running around after these people. They're getting voicemail and frustration starting to set in, and they're an amateur instead of a professional network marketer. And I want to show you and share with you 4 questions that are absolutely powerful to ask in order to help get you a decision. Now, we all know, or in my opinion, a yes or a no is a great answer. I don't want to work or waste my time with somebody that's not interested. I've got other people I can share this information with. Okay, so a yes or a no is a great answer. The maybes are the ones that kill us and waste our time. And so these 4 questions are going to help you get by the maybes and get to a yes or a no. Okay, so with that being said, I also want to say that these are not necessarily scripts. These need to come from your gut. You need to personalize them. They need to sound like you. Okay, so I'm just going to tell you how I do them. But here are the 4 questions. So question number 1, after I've shared my business presentation with somebody, we've got their questions answered, and they're needing to think about it, yada, yada, yada. What I'm going to do is I'm going to ask these 4 questions starting with this one. And I'll look at my prospect, let's just say that that's Bob, and I say, Bob, based upon what you just saw, if you were to do this very, very part-time with my help, how much money would you have to make per month for this to be worth your while? And I just wait for their answer. Based upon what you just saw, if I were to help you and you were to do this very, very part-time, how much money would you have to make per month for this to be worth your while? That's question number 1. And listen to their answer. Their answer is the correct answer. A lot of people, they'll spout out top money earner incomes in their opportunity. You know, this person's making, this amount of money, that amount of money. Most people cannot grasp that kind of income. 5, 6 digits a month. 7 figures a month in some cases, okay? So don't even go there. Ask them what their number is. So I listen to their answer, and you'll be amazed, most people will say somewhere between $1,000 and $2,000 a month. Most of the time, that's what my experience has been anyway. And so let's just say, for the sake of this example, they've said $1,000 a month would be worth my while to get involved with this. Okay, question number 2. Bob, how many hours a week can you give me in order to make $1,000 a month? How many hours can you commit to in order to make $1,000 a month? And listen to their answer. Most of the time they'll say between 5 and 10. So let's just say for this example, Bob said, I can give you 5 hours a week. I go to question number 3. Bob, how many months of giving me 5 hours a week can you give me in order to make $1,000 a month? And I'll listen to their answer. Most of the time they'll say, I'll give you as long as it takes. But, maybe they'll say, I'll give you 12 months. If they say something like 1 month, that's not realistic. Okay, now I'm not talking necessarily bonuses. Yes, I know you can go out and make bonuses and some upfront money. I'm talking about residual income that comes in whether they get out of bed or not. All right, so if you get an answer that's unrealistic with these 3 blanks being filled in, I just simply say, look, Bob, what are we competing against? Let's say Bob said, I want to make $10,000 a month. I'll give you 5 hours a week for 2 months. Well, that's not realistic, okay? And I'll say, Bob, what are we competing against? What are you going to go do? where are you going to find something that's going to pay you $10,000 a month working 5 hours a week for 2 months? Please share that with me. The world would like to know. We're going to have to change one of these three numbers. We're either going to have to lower the 10,000, increase the hours per week, and the numbers per month. So which is it going to be? But what are we competing with? See, that's another question. All of these are questions, which is powerful. They're posturing you as the professional and the consultant, for lack of a better term, and you're in charge of the conversation because you're the one asking the questions. Now, they'll typically in this example say, you're right, if I can make $1,000 a month, just putting in an extra 5 hours a week, I would give you 12 months to do that. Is that doable? Well, that's realistic. So yeah, we can get that done. And you ask the fourth question. The fourth question is, well, if I could show you how to make $1,000 a month just by committing 5 hours a week over the next 12 months with my help and me doing most of the work up front, are you ready to get started? And shut up. Do not interrupt their answer, because when they say yes, you're going to say, great. How do you want your checks made out? And go sign them up. And then is not the time to start asking more questions and, whipping out more charts and graphs and PowerPoints. Sign them up. If they say no, I'm still not sure. Well, hey, let's just make you a customer. Let's save you some money. I know you use the product or service. Let's let you pay less for it. You can kick the tires, and I'll come back to you when I've got more time. I've got other people that I'm needing to share this with that are waiting on me. But I thought of you first because, insert sincere compliment, you're one of the most professional people that I know. You're one of the most well-connected people that I know. You're one of the sharpest people that I know. Insert that compliment in there, and then move on. Make them a customer and keep going. So, in conclusion, summarize 4 questions, basically based upon what you just saw. How much money would you have to make per month for this to be worth your while? How many hours a week can you give me in order to make X number of dollars? How many months of working X number of hours per week can you give me in order to make X number of dollars? And if I could show you how to do that with my help and me doing most of the work up front, are you ready to get started right now, yes or no? Those 4 questions will dramatically change your business, and I hope this has brought value to you and your business. I recommend that you share it with your team, your organizations, and feel free to comment below and let me know what you thought. If I can also address any other future questions that you may have to help you build your business. And with that being said, we'll see you at the bank.